Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace.
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's weird coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He's down to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coach.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole bum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a man in motion. They're going play action. It's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Murray from the pistol. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Get off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Get it!
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Viking 18, 68, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Attacking 18. Ready.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cook trying this one off the gut. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short. Again, it's Cook. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This is Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride, and it sets up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Kyler, looking for the end zone and a deep shot. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
3rd down and 10.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
A gain of 3.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
The score
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
He'll work against the blitz. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. Running in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Dump off caught by his back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Bills have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
He's got Khalil Shakir, and they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Completed over the middle. He's able to get this down to the 13.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking in the air here. It's caught by Wilson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Catch made. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Harrison secures this, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Murray here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns, nowhere for that ball to go.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Big ace open, big ace open.
From the gun, it's Murray. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Again, it's Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Swim.
Putting the tight end in motion. Another throw coming from Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
7 Pirates, Viking 18.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Ready?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Drops it off to Cook. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray from the pistol. Hits him on the in route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay. No luck connected. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Murray on 3rd down. Into the hands of Harrison. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Now throw to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Cook. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. Little bit of help with the penalty, but still quite a daunting 3rd down for him here.
Let's go, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Holding by his back, Cook. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
brought down beyond
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Pass play coming here. Would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's go now. Hawk 19. Come Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here he goes, third and long. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
gain of 7. It's fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. If you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Now it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the move, headed right, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Diving right side, got it!
It's a gain of 18. And the Cardinals first down.
So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Run on first down. Here's Murray. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. This one quickly to Harrison. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's now fourth down and 1.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Taking a shot deep here. Catch is made in close. And they tackle him after he makes the play, but we saw a flag come out right as he made the catch. Which side is this interference going to go on? They'll run it with Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready.
Back to throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Throw here. Third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The throw here on first down. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, play action. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Play action now, Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Again Sent to throw on second. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
To the air on third and long. It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
The Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's a give to Cook. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down. First and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills getting closer to their 10th win of the season. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on. Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
Cook. The nut challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Get to these goal-to-goal situations. You know what a win is defensively, Kate? It's stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
From the gun, it's Murray. Go right side, and then Ryan has it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good.
1st and 10, Murray sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Drops it off to Cook. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ready, go!
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a